Hey, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on iTunes and Spotify. It is an actual audio podcast. It's on YouTube, but it's actual audio as well. So make sure you go to iTunes and Spotify and check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. What up, y'all? Hopefully everybody having a good night. Tried to get here earlier for y'all, but I was doing a lot of running around, working on these NFTs and all types of stuff. So got a few announcements to make. You know, but I'm here though. I'm here. Hit the like button, Cash App pin to the top. Y'all keep asking me about stuff, so I'm going to give y'all my opinion tonight. Y'all keep asking me, so I'll give my opinion tonight. You know what I'm saying? So without any further ado, I present myself. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is your first time. If this is your first time watching me, I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast. This audio will be taken from YouTube and put on the DSPs. What is DSP? Digital streaming platforms. So that's where this will go. So if you're a lover of audio and you don't have time to watch the YouTube, you can listen to it as well. And you can listen to past shows that never been on YouTube. So without any further ado, I'm here. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to everybody who supports day in, day out. Whether it's an old interview, new live stream that keep me alive. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to everybody who's listening on iTunes right now, Spotify, and all the DSPs, digital streaming platforms. I'm looking for an album title. I'm going to do an album title. I probably want y'all to get involved with that, but that's a whole nother topic. I sent my project off to be mastered, so I'm waiting to get that back. Then I'm going to upload it. Then it's going out. I'm going to set a release date. That's it. It's going out. So I've been making this promise since 2014 to put this album out, and it's definitely coming out. So I'm working on that now. Rather, it's done. I just got to send it out. So, where do I begin with this topic? A lot of people been hitting me up, asking me about how I feel about, well, we heard the audio with Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell conversation. We heard Big U name come up. And people been asking me, how do I feel about, Big U and his so-called involvement in the conversation, even though he wasn't in the conversation, but his name came up in the conversation and he got called one of the biggest snakes. So he called one of the biggest snakes, and from that, another conversation was sparked. It was said in this audio that he was sending Wack to go after Lauren London for 30% of Nipsey's, assets and all that. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. Big U has been dropping very, very cryptic messages. He never said Wack's name, although he said Hassan Campbell's name directly. He said that if he seen Hassan Campbell, he don't have no problem with him. He actually also commended him, saying that if he got 50,000 on Patreon off of a lie, alleged lie, then he salute him, and he called the people dumb. So, he did say the other dude though. So the other dude, I guess he's talking about Wack, but I don't want to say that he's talking about Wack, right? I don't want to say that he's talking about Wack because he didn't say Wack's name, so it's just all speculation. Now, when it comes to Big U, this is where it gets really serious to me, because he's being Something is being put on his name that we don't necessarily know if it's true or not. It's speculation. Many people feel the same sentiment. Many people are afraid to say it out loud. But I wouldn't put that sentiment on his name because I don't know. You know, I honestly don't know. And what we think we know in these podcast space, these vlogging spaces and blogging spaces, we don't know more than the Lord. The Lord knows all. So I don't think we in a day and time where people could do certain things and just completely get away with it. We've seen it happen, but I don't know. You know, one thing that I don't like is Big U really doesn't talk that much. He doesn't really address a lot of stuff. And although I'm not a fan of Wack 100, I don't like where their relationship has went. I don't like how, you know, we used to always see them together. We used to see them have this camaraderie. Then out of nowhere, they're on opposing sides. It's very weird to me. It's very strange to me how two men who were cool with each other are before our eyes are not cool anymore and aren't allegedly on opposing sides. You know, it's very, very scary, very dangerous, very serious. And one thing reason why I never speak about it, never spoke about it, because I'm not a part of that politic. Like what they got going on the West Coast, I'm not a part of that. I don't really have no business speaking on it, commenting on it, because I'm a dude from Brooklyn. I don't know nothing about the West Coast politics at all. I don't know nothing about this. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about the street organizations, what rank they hold. I don't know any of that. And I just think the internet is putting things on people, saying this person is this, saying this person is that. And it really, I don't know. I don't know. It's not, I'm a dude from Brooklyn. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue who's who and who's what. I don't know. And when you put certain things on a man that he might be innocent of, that's fucked up. Now I'm not a Crip. I'm not a Paru, Damu, Blood, whatever. I'm a dude from Brooklyn. So when I'm seeing people on the internet that don't have nothing to do with it, see, Hassan Campbell's a different case. Reason why he's a different case is this, because he actually was a part of the phone call. So he got put into it, whether he liked it or not. He's allowed to have his opinion, right? Because he was put into it. He was told to certain things. But everybody else who's giving their opinion on it, how could you really give an opinion about two men that you don't know? I knew Nipsey. I knew Nipsey personally. I never met Big U. Never met Wack. Again, had an exchange with Wack. Whatever. It ain't the end of the world. No blood was shed. Like I said, I'm not a fan of his. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of his. I don't, whatever. But to see these two dudes that rock with each other possibly clash the way they are and crash the way they are, and it's like it's almost like for the entertainment, for the internet. And what's really tripping me out, I was like, damn, like if a lot of dudes is from the streets and dudes is street dudes, how is so much things being put out there to appease strangers on the internet? Like, because it is nothing like picking up that phone and calling somebody and saying, yo, even if you say, yo, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. It's too much being said to where I was on Clubhouse and then Wack not Wack, Big U's alleged niece jumped into it. Then her mother's in it. And then everybody makes so much YouTube videos about it. I'm like, yo, hold on. Nah, this shit a little too serious, because at the end of it all, somebody could get really seriously hurt. And again, I'm not a fan of Wack 100, but it's like this what this internet shit did. Like it has, it's like, yo, dudes really know each other. I'm pretty sure they done ate at each other's crib, broke bread together, got money together. But it's like, for the internet, why put out a depiction of somebody? Because now dudes are starting to call each other rats, and you work with the feds and that shit. Yo, that's different. Yo, that's different. That's completely different. And one of the things that's not being taken into consideration in all of this is that, like Tupac, like Biggie, Nip is not getting a chance to really rest in peace, because his name is like yo, that dude showed nothing but love. Yo, he showed nothing but love in his presence. In his presence, he spoke high, he spoke esteem, he spoke of black men being great. He spoke of greatness of black people. And the way that his name is drugged down now, and the way that he's looked at now, is like, damn, yo, that's fucked up. Because what did he do wrong? Even if you're an individual and you freak off a certain way, right? I ain't condoning how he allegedly freaked off. But even if you did do that, right? Look at how the depiction of him, you got Charleston White talking, like, that shit is fucked up. That shit is fucked up. And what is Big U supposed to, and in Big U defense, what is he supposed to say? Yo, I didn't have nothing to do with his death. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's supposed to say that, because I really think in my heart of hearts, if he had something to do with it, his ass would be in jail. That's just the truth. Or if he didn't have nothing to do with it, and he's being accused of having something to do with it by the internet, y'all trying to get him indicted? So my thing is, on the internet, what are we doing now? Are we for, and I ain't talking about me, are people for snitching, or they're not? Because it'd be a lot of dry snitching and insinuations and all that shit going on this internet. It's very, very, it's kind of crazy to me. And my thing is, the moving of the goalposts of the street shit, it be tripping me out, because one minute dudes is street, blah, 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 blah. Then the next minute they'll just say some shit. I'd be like, well, you ain't supposed to say that. You ain't supposed to be saying that on the internet. That shit is, you telling. You know what I'm saying? So again, do we want, and this is the thing this is reason why this trips me out. Is justice for somebody incarceration? Like, so look, right? Okay. I could see Lauren London, his mother, his family, or whatever the case, wanting justice, right? So justice to them could be incarceration. But is justice to us seeing people going to jail? Like, is that justice now? That's what we want for justice? Like, we want, it's really fucking me up now, because I'm confused at how sometimes dudes is the most street dudes, and yo, blah, blah, blah. Then the next time it's like, yo, justice for him. Say arrest gotta be made. And I'm like, damn, how you for justice and you want people to go to jail? if you still think you're a street dude, if you still think you in the street, how we wanting people to go to jail? So I'm all the way confused. I'm all the way confused of what's happening, and I just think every day the temperament and the sentiment changes every day. Every day. To where Big U was minding his goddamn business, right? Think about it. He's minding his business. And let me explain something to you. A lot of these organizations, right? A lot of these organizations work with the police. Okay? So do you work with the police or do you not work with the police? Because if you, let me give you an example. People were mad at Kanye for going to see Trump, right? People were mad at Steve Harvey. They were mad at Jim Brown and different people. Yo, you going to see Trump? Oh, you this, that, and the third. But how could you settle a problem if you don't go talk to the person who you got the problem with, though? So we settle differences by just talking and feeling the way, or do we eventually go sit down and say what the problem is? That's what I'm confused by. So you going to meet with Trump, or even him going to sit, because let me tell y'all something. A lot of these organizations, and Blizz could tell you, they all work with police. If you want to do a demonstration, you can't just go outside and do what you want, because the police will straight up and down shut that shit down. You got to get permission sometimes. Sometimes you got to get permits. Who you got to get a permit from? You got to go to the precinct. So working with the police doesn't mean that you're a snitch. How do you help your community? How do you clean up your community if you don't talk to the people, for one, who we look as the people that's terrorize the community? We all put that on the police. You eventually have to sit down with them. Do y'all know that the PAL used to be in every hood at one point? The Police Athletic League? Where you think a lot of boxers got their start from? Where you think a lot of athletes got their start from? That was the rec center. That was the after school center, was the PAL, the Police Athletic League. So they do a lot of work. A lot of these organizations do work with the police. That don't mean that they go and tell the police who's doing what in the hood. Because if that's the case, then when they sat with the mayor, the drill rappers, you can say, what were they doing? You know what I'm saying? What were they doing? They went and met with the mayor. Who tell the police what to do in New York? The mayor. So sometimes you got to have an understanding with these cops. Like, yo, hold on. I remember, shout out to DJ Scratch. I remember DJ Scratch went and met with them. Like, yo, hold on. We got to get some type of medium here. Y'all out here bodying our people, this, that, and the third. So we're taught, don't fuck with them. Don't mess with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with them. Don't mess with them in no way. But again, if somebody is the op or believed to be the op, how do you resolve the issue? You have to meet with your op. If you can't, what is it? What do you do? You know what defund the police is? So what happens is, I was taught that the city allots a certain amount of money. And what you don't go get for your community goes to the police. So that's why they're saying defund the police, because you are entitled to some of that money when you have organizations. So now they're saying, if you have an organization where you're stop the violence, if you have an organization where it says put down the guns, if you have any organization like that, Now they're saying like, yo, you a rat, and you gotta work. You have to work with the police with this shit. You have to. You have to. And listen, miss me with this paperwork shit. I can't stand y'all with that shit. None of y'all motherfuckers is not lawyers. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit when people be like, read the paperwork. Get the fuck out of here. What make you qualified to read any paperwork? What make any of y'all qualified to read any paperwork? And y'all be talking about paperwork where a person name ain't nowhere on the fucking paperwork. Y'all always talking some paperwork shit. Half of y'all never been to jail, didn't even piss on the street, and always talking about some paperwork, the paperwork, the paper. That's another internet buzzword. Gangbangers don't work with police. So when they do their truces and all that, what do? Who you think organized that? The paperwork. You seen the paperwork? Fuck out. That's an internet buzzword, the paperwork. Because most rats ain't on no paperwork. They CIs. Straight up. We talking this paperwork shit. Y'all pussy on some internet shit. That's some internet shit. The paperwork. I read the paperwork. Oh, now you motherfucking Johnny Cochran out of nowhere. Now you can read paperwork. And you know where all these fucking big words say. Half of y'all can't even read. Half of y'all don't even have no comprehension. And I'm not taking up for him. I'm not taking up for him. But all that fucking, the paperwork. I read the paperwork. Fuck out of here. Shit is annoying. Always talking about some paperwork. Where's the paperwork? Most snitches don't have no paperwork. Most snitches don't have no paperwork. Most of these dudes got paperwork. Most of these dudes got undercover police as they security. Are they rats too? Are they rats too? Why let Wack try me like that? Why he try me? Get off my dick and get off his dick. You don't know him and you don't know me. How he tried me? Talking? Was he in my face? That niggas is weird, man. I read the paperwork. Fuck out of here. Can't even read. No, you can't even read. A lot of y'all can't even read nothing. If I type certain words, you don't even know what it means. Fucking here, pay the paperwork. Buzzwords. Another buzzword. Niggas be having police. Your favorite dude is with the cops right now. Right now. Okay, so let me address you really quick. Obviously, Doggie Diamonds didn't read the GRID program, developing options contract. They must report criminal activities within 3 minutes. Okay, so by that standard that you're saying, right? What do you mean criminal activities? If they see somebody selling drugs, all right, so how do you clean up your community? How do you clean up your community? How do you clean up your community? Do you read, oh, I'm a stupid nigga? Your mother's a stupid nigga, and that's why your ass is out of here. Because you stupid. I read very well. Fuck you doing here for? Go keep reading. Go be a lawyer. How do you clean up your community? How do you clean up your community? Do you just go out there on a limb and just start fucking everybody up, who this, that, and the third? Or do you do what you gotta do to get rid of this bullshit? Because if it's dudes in the hood robbing old ladies, y'all gonna go out there on some vigilante shit? Half of y'all pussy. Y'all ain't never been through nothing. Y'all ain't never do nothing. Y'all ain't never do nothing. Straight up. But it's always dudes who on this internet shit acting like you know this street shit. That shit different. That shit different. And the paperwork. Fuck out of here with that shit. Fucking paper. I read the paperwork. How you got a hold of it? And tell me, look, and tell me, I seen it too, but where was the nigga name on it? You know how many organizations in New York City that I can name that rock with the police? They have to. Who you think is funding them? If the government fund you, who funds the police? Do y'all know what defund the police mean? Do y'all even know what it mean? Y'all don't even know. But y'all always talking. Y'all always talking. Yo, I read the paperwork. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is dumb. How do you clean up your community? That's just all I want to know. When you square up and you're not in the street no more, do you turn into a vigilante? Do you go out there and start killing people and shooting people for doing shit in the hood? Or they must report crimes? So you mean to tell me that I read it? Why don't you read to your children at night? You on the fucking internet reading paperwork, calling people snitches and leaving fucking memes under them, and you ain't even read to your babies. I ain't mad at no documents. I don't have no time to be reading no documents because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And that's another thing with y'all. If a person is a snitch and a rat, why don't you go do something about it? You always talking about who a snitch or a rat and you ain't do nothing. Go do something. What you telling me for? What you telling the world for? Oh, he a snitch. He a rat. So when you going to do something about it? When you going to do something about it? Do something. That's all y'all do is, hey, this person's a snitch. This is a rat. So do something. Do something. You're talking about fucking who's a snitch and he's a rat. I read the paperwork. He snitched. So go do something. I want to see one of y'all. This is shit, right? I want to see one of y'all walk up to Big U or any of them dudes and say, you a snitch. Don't just say it on the internet. Don't just say it on the internet. Go tell them. Because what do you do with what's the penalty for snitches and rats? Talking about it? Going on the internet, leaving fucking emojis on people's shit? That's how you did something? Leaving emojis? You got time to be on people's page leaving emojis? You ain't gonna pop nobody head off? See how you pick and choose when you street? See how you pick and choose when you street? Oh, nah, he just saying it. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is weird, man. Big, you don't want to go back to prison. Why you know where a man want to go? That's what I'm saying. Y'all have names. Y'all have faces. Big, you don't want to. I bet you Big, you will still knock somebody the fuck off their feet. I bet you that. And I'm not even taking up for him. I'm not even taking up for him. But again, how do we play the game where everybody is street and then you just start putting shit on people's name and this, that, and the third, and you come on, man. Y'all niggas is weird. Y'all niggas is weird. When you walk outside in this world and you play in this world, this shit is different. This shit different. This internet banter and y'all keep looking up to people and taking their words as laws. This shit different out there. I don't know LA politics. I don't know what organizations work with I don't know. That's not my politics. I just think it's all unfortunate because Nip name is being drugged through the fucking mud. You know what I'm saying? And y'all saying Big U won't this, that, and the third because he don't want to go to jail. Now listen, right? So you say that, right? He don't want to go to jail. He don't want to this. He don't want that, and the third. If he's as powerful as you, if y'all want to say he is, and he could do this, that, and the third, don't you think one of the little homies will knock your fucking head off for him? Don't you think that? That y'all playing with people who not to be played with. These niggas ain't playing. You think these niggas survived all this shit to have go on the internet and fucking have people playing with them? This is the shit that I don't like. Like, who play like that? Who play trying to get niggas indicted, trying to get people this, that, and the third? Who play like that? That's how y'all play? That shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't want no smoke or I want smoke with anybody. You could get the fuck out of here if you don't like what I'm saying. Because you don't want no smoke with them neither. You go tell them. Go tell that man he a rat. Go tell these men they a whack rat. Instead of typing it, go tell them they rats and they snitches and leaving emojis under men shit. Or anything people tell y'all to do, y'all just do it. But you ain't read to your babies. You read the paperwork. But you don't read to your children. You ain't tell your woman you love her today. But you lusting over IG chicks. You in DMs. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's their politics. That's what they have to do. That's something they got to handle. That's not for us. It's not for us to fucking be on the internet fucking, yo, this person is this. He's a rat. This person's a rat. You want me to put the paperwork up and we read it together? Because I'm going to be real with you. I'm not no fucking expert at reading paperwork. I'm not no fucking lawyer. I'm not no lawyer. I'm not a jail person. I've never been to the law library, so how are y'all reading shit? Do y'all know what statute is and case laws and all that shit? The fuck out of here. Stop with that shit. Shit is corny, and that's why I didn't speak on it. That's why I never spoke on it. What the fuck am I speaking on? I see two dudes that was friends that had a falling out over a phone call or something that pre-existed, right? Then everybody chiming in, giving their opinion. Shit is weird. The shit is weird. The last time I seen a tape, I saw somebody that I don't even know who it is that shot Nip and stood over him and kicked him and ran off. That's all I know. The people y'all blaming, I didn't see them. And the wildest shit, because they called Nipsey a rat. Because he was going to meet with the police the next day. So he's a rat too? He was going to meet with the police. Look up why he was going. So he's a rat too? So Nipsey Hussle's a rat. How do you get your community back? Think about it. How do you, the police is not a part of your community? The police is not a part of your community? You a man in your 40s defending gangs. Who said anything about gangs? But thank you for your $2. Who said anything about their gang? I never said nothing about a gang at all. If you're talking to me, I never said anything about a gang. All I said was, it's not my politics. It's not my politics. It's not my place to be calling people rats and all that. And I read paperwork that's on the fucking internet. That's on the internet. How do you know, growing up, every hood had a beat walker, right? Every hood had a beat walker. Every hood had police that was known to everybody in the neighborhood. But you got people who got everybody's sex tape, who got everybody paperwork, and they calling people rats. You know what I'm saying? They calling people rats. No, you can disagree with me once. You could agree 99%. But the problem with y'all is that y'all like to be disrespectful and y'all disagree and calling me names. That's not going to work because I'm not the type of person that you're going to call names. I gave you an analogy before. If you sit in Oprah audience or anybody audience, you think you're going to be sitting there calling her a lame and a bitch and all that shit? No, they're going to escort you out of there. So if you don't agree with me, state your point. State your point. Make your point. I'm open to all points, but y'all don't know how to y'all just know how to just be disrespectful. And half of y'all who are disrespectful, I smack the shit out of if we was in person. That's just the realest shit because I don't talk to men a certain way and I don't allow men to talk to me a certain way. Why we got to be disrespectful? Because you don't agree with me? That's fine. That's fine. But oh, you a lame, you a goofy. More internet buzzwords because I've never in my life had a nigga stand in my face calling me lame and goofy. Ever. Fuckboy, ever in my life. Ever. That's more internet buzzwords. But again, it's easy to just type shit. You can disagree with me. Educate me. Put me on. Let me know why you feel. Give me tangible evidence. Don't be regurgitating people that you motherfucking look up to or you think is smart. Say your point. So let's get this straight. Wack 100. People think he's a cop, right? Shitty Cuz was allegedly called a rat. Now Nipsey's a rat. Wack called him a rat. Now Big U's a rat. What are we doing? So they all rats? Everybody calling each other a rat. Everybody calling each other a rat. One man dead, one man in jail. You understand what I'm saying? How I don't think the Panthers ever met with the pigs. Well, guess what? This ain't the 70s. Do you know that the Panthers was letting people come in and infiltrate? How you think they got infiltrated? How you think they got taken down? It ain't who you meet with. It's who's in your cipher and who you put down. Straight up. You know who us is? You know who Milana Karenga was? You probably don't know, but I bet you'd be like Happy Kwanzaa because you think it's some black stuff. Look up who Milana Karenga was and look up who us is. The United Slaves. They was killing more Panthers than the police. Straight up. And you don't know who the Panthers met with. All they do is infiltrate everything we do. Every organization that we ever had has been infiltrated by the police. They try to trick the Black Panther. Okay, give me one book you read on the Panthers. Type it fast, because I could tell you about 5 that I read. Oh, I know you watched the movie. Yo, and I'm going to keep it told too. This shit in my video has nothing to do with Kevin Samuels. Why y'all keep coming here talking about him? Just that ass. If he dead, rest in peace. If he not, it's a hoax. Fuck y'all care for anyway, though. Don't y'all hate him? Don't y'all dislike him? Now people like rest up. See how weird this shit is? The last I checked, nobody liked him. He's disrespectful to black women. Now y'all talking about rest up? See how y'all flip-flop? This shit don't got nothing to do with him. Fuck you want me to do? This video ain't about him. We talking about real shit. Kevin Sam. Who confirmed that he's dead? Just really think about it. Who confirmed that he's dead? Y'all going on for Twitter? My whole thing is this. Even in a situation with Big U, one thing that I don't like about us as a people, we not allowed to grow. We not allowed to change in no way. When you come into the world, right, and you go to the idiot side and you become a menace to society, and you go to and you become a criminal and you become all types of shit like that, right? You have to stay that. You're not allowed to change your life. You're not allowed to square up. You're not allowed to change your community. You're not allowed to do none of that shit. You have to stay a piece of shit forever. And we never, ever give our people a chance to grow. We never give our people a chance to grow, ever. We gotta stay on this side forever. You gotta be a piece of shit. Oh, you was in a gang, you gotta stay in the gang. You gotta stay a piece of shit forever. Because the minute you try to grow and say, yo, you know what? I'm about to fucking go into the community and make change. Oh, nah, you work with the police, you a rat. What the fuck? I'm confused. Your favorite rapper right now is with the fucking cops. Your favorite rapper is with the cops. Your favorite rapper has straight up and down undercover police as their security. Think about it. Your favorite rapper. But Maino and them sat down with the mayor. Who protects the mayor? All these street organizations. All of them. All of them. All of them work with the police. Straight up. So, do you want the police to clean up the hood? Because when something happened to your ass, I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers be calling 911. I've never called 911 in my life, and I done been the short end of the stick. If your ass gets shot or stabbed, right? If your ass gets shot or stabbed and you call 911, who you think is coming first, the ambulance or the cops? I'll wait. If your ass gets shot, I don't want it to happen to anybody, but if your ass gets shot, who you think is coming first? Who you think is coming first, the ambulance or the fucking cops? The cops will see your shot ass on the floor. They have to secure everything for the ambulance to come. Do I rock with police? Absolutely not. But I don't do public service. I don't do public service. Again, you have who is supposed to fix and help the community? Straight up. Who is supposed to fucking help who's supposed to help the community? Because again, if you're not going to go out there and just guns blazing, because let me tell you something, the niggas who are about that life, If you do something to them, you know what they're going to do, right? They going to tell. So me, I just let the fucking cop, yo, man, y'all do what y'all got to do. I don't know nothing. I don't got nothing to say. If you know all the information, then you don't fucking need nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with anybody. But again, my issue is a lot of stuff is regurgitated because nobody don't do no research. And don't you know, if it was no police, this should be like the Wild Wild West out here. Let's just be honest. If there was no police, it should be like the Wild Wild West. Seriously. Some people don't do shit because they scared of police or they don't want to go to jail. What if it was no police? Let's take all the police away. Take all the police away. What would happen? Think about it. Take all the police away. There's no police. Motherfuckers will be out here doing all types of shit to women, babies, all type. Who's supposed to protect women and children? You? You who can't put down a fucking liquor bottle? Who can't stop smoking all day? Who's never in the right mind state? You're supposed to protect somebody? And you're always fucking drunk and high and on the internet chasing bullshit all day? You? Who can't do 7 push-ups? You? Supposed to protect your family? Do it without a gun. Do it without a gun. Think about it. Shit'll be like the Purge. Dudes will be wilding out here, knowing that it ain't no, knowing that it ain't no repercussion. You could do whatever. Fuck out of here. Black police stations, who they gonna work for? Come on, please. This is what I'm saying, man. We are educated people, and we not educated. What do push-ups got to do with fighting? Find out the hard way. But bust it. Let me keep going, right? Where we say we need black this, we need black this, we need black that. Yo, we got a lot of that shit. Y'all don't support it? We got a lot of shit. We got a lot of that shit, and y'all don't support it. We don't need security. We need education. We need to straight up and down, speak to one another. We need to learn how to stop worshiping people and following what somebody say on the fucking internet and then running with it. That's what we need. We need conflict resolution. That's what we need. We need to learn how to respect one another. Because again, I'm going to tell y'all every time you come in my chat room disrespectful, I'm letting you have it. I know a lot of y'all be crying to Blizz. Yo, why he go? Listen, I'm not that guy for that. Y'all play that shit with these other dudes. Some people let y'all say all types of shit. Y'all could do that. Yo, lessons. Listen. Relax. Because you keep telling me to chill and all that shit. Relax. Just relax. Listen. Some of y'all need to listen. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen. I make it plain. I don't know about these other mispronouncing words ass dudes, these unresearched, unread dudes that y'all love and y'all watch. I make it plain. Common sense. There's no doctrine when I'm speaking. Common sense. Straight up. Straight up. And then, hold up. Y'all trying to tell me y'all don't sit there and watch motherfuckers that be like they wit snitching? Y'all trying to tell me y'all don't watch people on YouTube that's wit snitching? So now y'all pick and choose. This is what I'm saying. Y'all support people who say they wit snitching, they gonna tell. But then y'all calling people rats. So that motherfucker who's sitting before you, who talking about snitching, you support that? How many, it's a lot of dudes on YouTube. They whole shit is about snitching and telling. Straight up. And y'all support that shit. Donate everything. But then y'all got the nerve to call people rats. So what is it? What is it? When do y'all, when is snitching not cool? Fuck out of here. I ain't putting nothing on no man that I don't know the politics of what's going on. That shit is West Coast. That shit is LA. I don't know that gang shit. I don't know none of that. I don't know none of that shit. Straight up, I don't know none of that shit. So it ain't no fucking way in hell I'm gonna be sitting here talking about the Crips, the Bloods. How the fuck I know? How do I know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You say you don't want gangbangers protected by the police, but let me explain something to you. See, you got gang members and you got gang bangers, right? Some people, if it's about 5 of us standing on our block talking, they're going to call us a gang. There's nothing we could do about that shit. Fred Hampton, thank you. Hey, yes. Fred Hampton was a gang member and a gangbanger, reformed and turned all of them dudes, that army, to Panthers. Y'all don't know shit. Our people could be reformed if they get the education, if they get somebody in their ear saying, yo, bro, this ain't the way. The problem is, y'all straight up and down love people who talk bullshit to you and talk emotionalism to you. Because at the end of it all, what are they doing? Fred Hampton. Look up Fred Hampton. Oh, I forgot y'all saw the movie. Because y'all don't read shit. If the movie ain't teach you, you don't know. And all movies is fabricated and made for Hollywood. Go read a fucking book. Read about these people. Read who Fred Hampton really was. Not no fucking no movies. I'm a reformed idiot. Tell y'all that shit all the time. No, nothing was more fun to me than going outside just fucking fighting and just doing dumb shit. It was fun. You know why? Because I was a misguided youth and I didn't fucking have nothing to do. I didn't have no fucking purpose. I didn't read shit. I didn't have no purpose. I was traumatized, PTSD, everything. And I just was outside with the shits because everybody else was too. And where we're from is either you eat with the wolves or you get eaten, right? What I did was I read the autobiography about Malcolm X. And that shit forever changed the way I thought and seen everything. I was 15 years old when I read that shit. Now, you've been an idiot longer than you read the book, so of course you're going to be still with the shit. But slowly but surely, you start pulling back. You start pulling back from, nah, that shit's stupid. I ain't doing that shit. That shit dumb. They talking about the knockout game. We was doing that shit fucking 91, 92, playing knockout. I read the autobiography of Malcolm X. So from the autobiography of Malcolm X, from that, I was like, who's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? Who is this man? If he could reform this man, damn, what? I need to know who he is. Then I read Message to the Black Man. Holy shit. Then I read The Rise and Fall of America. Then I was like, yo, hold on. Then I just started reading mad stuff. I just started reading, trading books. A lot of us wasn't reading at the time. I just started reading. I want everything. Give me knowledge. Feed me this shit. Feed me this knowledge. Give me this shit. And then it was like, yo, you know what? Man, y'all dumb outside doing that shit. That shit's stupid. Nigga ain't do nothing to us. What we took his hat for? Then you start saying, hold on. So y'all go through the hood taking people's hat, but you won't go to Midtown Manhattan? You won't go to Park Slope and take nobody's hat? You only steal from us? Y'all the problem in our community. Y'all some of the fucking problems because y'all fucking shit up. So what happened? Start going to Midtown and robbing white people. But it felt justified because I felt like that was my reparation. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Just started reading everything. Then I read Mein Kampf. I started reading Mao. I started reading all types of shit. Reading. And then from reading, you're just like, yo, hold on. Nah, they fucked us off. They got us hating each other. Yo, hold on. Look what they did to us. Look how they got us thinking about each other. And every other people around the world, when they wanted reparations and when they wanted freedom, they got it through blood. Then I started reading the encyclopedias. Then I started reading what the state flag was. And Nebraska, what is it known for? It's known for corn. So that's why it's called the corn huskers, the honey badgers. That's the state animal. I started reading encyclopedias, and y'all got encyclopedias. Y'all got this. Y'all got iPhone. It's an iPhone 13 Pro. Y'all got all this shit, and y'all don't read nothing. Y'all watch people on YouTube who give you regurgitated information, and you don't even go look it up and say, nah, that's bullshit. Why are he telling us that? That's bullshit. I never read the 48 Laws of Power. They got us twisted. So when we see people improving, when we see people changing, oh, he a rat, he work with the police now.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Shut up. Oh, he work with the police. All these street organizations work with police. All of them. All of them. Straight up. Like I said, the PAL. You think Wikipedia is an encyclopedia? Let me show you what I'm doing. Let me show y'all what I'm in here studying. Because this is the thing. I don't watch these dudes not giving me no information. I need information. I need stuff so I could sustain, so I could go further in what I'm trying to do with myself and my career. I don't got no time to be sitting here watching dudes and all this, and they just talking about all this shit. No, I ain't showing y'all that. That's too much jewels right there. I ain't giving y'all that one. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm reading. This is what I'm in here looking at. This is what I'm looking at. What is an NFT? That's what I'm reading. You know why I'm looking at NFT? Because I just got invited into a beta testing program where now I have a store, a digital store. So I'm able to put my merch on here. I got all my stuff on here, and I could put NFTs on here. I could put my album, everything. This is through Google. They just invited me. It's not even a lot of people, but they invited me into it, and this is what I'm doing. So if I'm gonna put an NFT in there, I need to know what an NFT is. Straight up. So I was in here doing artwork for this, resizing stuff, putting all my links on here. I'm going to give y'all this soon, but my NFT is going to be up here, all of that. Everything is going to be on here. My album, everything is going to be on here. You click here, podcast on Spotify. Everything. This is what I'm doing. I'm not listening to these fucking niggas talk about nigga shit. Nah. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Y'all worry about who a fucking rat and your pockets is broke. You popped and you. So again, knowing who's a rat and knowing all this shit, he's this, that, and the third. What that got to do with anything? Who you gonna go bust in the head for? Let me show you the back end on this shit. Let me show you something. I don't have no problem with sharing information. It's some shit called QAYA, Quaya. They invited me. Everybody didn't get an invite, but they invited me. Let me show you. Show you the back end. It just launched today, as a matter of fact, but I didn't even figure it. So I could show you products. It's how you add products. This is the products I got up. Store configuration. This is the back end. I got to do the artwork. I got to do it. So I got to know all the dimensions. I got to look all that up. So I'm in Photoshop doing that. I'm in Photoshop. That's the artwork for this. So I'm in Photoshop doing dimensions. I'm in Photoshop doing all this stuff. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And y'all worry about who a rat and he work with the police and this, that, and the third. Okay. This is how you put all your links in it. Hold up, there's one thing that I want to show y'all. Okay, here we go. Products. Add products. Look, digital goods. Sell pictures, downloadable files, or other digital goods like templates or guides, sample packs, photo filters, music, and more. Import products. This is where I put my shirts at. Import NFTs. Showcase your non-fungible tokens from other marketplaces on Quaya. That's what I'm in here doing. You think I'm give a fuck about who a snitch and who a rat and all that shit? That shit don't got nothing to do with nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. How do you take your shit to another level? I ain't talking about how do you take yourself to another level? How do you take your family out of all this shit? How you take your family out of all of this shit? And you know what's funny? That's the name of my shit. And I want to show y'all something else. This how real it is, man. This shit too real, man. This shit too real. Hold on. This shit too real. Where the fuck is my keyboard? Y'all got me on some shit tonight. My bad, hold on. Another thing I'm working on. What is it called? All right, NW. Okay. Hold on. My bad. I hate dead space when I'm doing stuff, but. Y'all know I do Doggie Diamonds No Filter, but I interview new artists, and it's called The Next Wave. So being that it's called The Next Wave, I had to do a logo for that. This is the Next Wave logo, because somebody said he on that Next Wave. You absolutely right. You know where I was born and raised at? Waverly Avenue. Fulton Street and Waverly. So I always been, when we say, yo, we going to the wave, that's always been a block I grew up on. So this is what I've been working on. This logo will be, I got an interview with a guy named Cleasy B TV. Everybody who you do an interview with me, you up and coming artist, podcaster, anything, this logo goes on there. It's called The Next Wave. Straight up. That's what I'm working on. You fucking niggas talking about who's a snitch and who a rat. I read the grid thing. I know it. I saw the paperwork. Okay. Well, how does that work for you? How does that work for you? How does that work for you? How do you get to shit? And there's some other shit that I'm working on, but I'll put y'all on to that another time. Now, let me show you something else. I'm in the business of showing shit. I did, damn. Of course, you know I did this. I was working on this. Y'all know I was working on that. And then I want to show you something else. Hold on, damn. Oh yeah, here we go. That's the Next Wave, that logo going there.
Hey, you want to be a part of the Next Wave? Then hit me up at info@doggiediamondstv.com. That's right, email info@doggiediamondstv.com. Let's see if you got what it takes.
But I'm trying to show y'all the Next Wave. If I could find it really quick. Don't fuck up. Hey, to hear this full podcast, you got to go listen to it on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. Make sure you subscribe and leave me a comment. Also, leave me a 5-star rating. Peace. I found it. But listen, at the end of it all, right? This information that you gather, how do you gather this information and feed your family and get off that plantation? Work for yourself, build your own shit. So this is what I sit here and do. I don't have time to be reading niggas' paperwork. I read the paperwork. Okay. So you a paralegal now? This is what you do now? You think this is easy to make this logo move like that? I did that. And let me show y'all something else. So I'm saying. Because as dudes talk stupid, nah. We don't have no time for that. We don't have no time for stupidity. We don't have time to be talking dumb shit. We supposed to be building, elevating. That's how you do shit. That's how you save your community. You build, you learn skills, and then you pass it on. I'm passing it on to y'all. Y'all sit there and watch people who don't teach y'all shit, don't show you shit, don't tell you about nothing, don't give you no information. You know what you do? You put money in their super chat, you put money in all their shit, and they still give you nothing. Nothing. And y'all still love them and y'all give them everything. And they give you absolutely positively nothing. Nothing. And y'all still watch them. Hold on. Hold on. I'm fucking up. This is Sony Vegas. Pretty sure y'all can see that. Recent. It's called Glitch. So I gotta go in here, right? Go in here, take the logo, and make it move like this. So I had to do all of this manually. I don't have After Effects, so I had to do this manually. You put it on the green screen. Then you take it, you render it from here, right? You take it, you render it from here. This is the logo, right? This is the green screen you put it on. These are the bars you put it on. It had music, but I'm not using the music. You put it on there, right? You render it off. I could close this now. You render it. Y'all can see the back end. And this is the back end too. When you go live, this is the back end. But look, you render it, then you take it and you put it on here. And I'm gonna show y'all something really quick. Hold on. I don't know how to use After Effects. I gotta buy it. But this is the back end. It show you how many views you projected to get, how many people on here, how many people in your chat. This is what all this shit is all about. This is the information that you need to take your shit to the next level. This is the information that you need to get off that plantation. Y'all want to be YouTubers. You want to be content creators. You want to be this. You want to be that. The information is there. This is what I do. I sit here all day, every fucking day, learning shit. Oh, you want to be in an NFT game? Well, you got to know what it is. You got to know how to make them. Seriously. This is what this shit is all about. Straight up. Not all of this, I read his paperwork and this person is work with the police, this person, so what? What that got to do with you? See, I'm not in the fucking streets. So everybody could tell on each other for all I fucking care. I ain't got nothing to do with that because they can never tell nothing about me. You know why? Because I don't partake in any illegal activity. So I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Straight up. But I ain't putting shit on people's name if I don't got no fucking tangible proof. I can't go off emotion. I can't do shit. I can't do shit and have go off emotion and fucking get people indicted or putting shit on people. You know what I'm saying? I could look. You know, you're right, Shy North. So I could charge money for digital courses. I be giving this shit away for free. For free. For free. Straight up. Sony Vegas. That's what I'm on. Sony Vegas, Photoshop, all that. That's what I've been doing all night. That's why I got bags under my eyes. You think I got bags under my eyes? I be up working, straight up, trying to get out of this shit. Get away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's what all this shit is all about. This is how we clean up our communities. We learn the information and you pass it to your children and to the children down the block. You take one of them kids down the block who you see their house is a little, you know, might not be right and exact. You cool with their moms and their pops. You say, yo, man, is it cool if Ray come over here every now and again? Is it cool if he come over here? Is it cool if we take him to the park? We going to Coney Island. We going to Great Adventure. Could we take them? That's how you clean up your fucking community. You don't worry about this fucking kids and all this shit like that. You don't worry about streets and gang shit. When you gonna be the one to change your fucking community? You worry about who's a snitch and I read the paperwork and this one's a snake and you leaving fucking emojis on people's shit and you ain't doing shit in your own motherfucking community. That's what your job is. Your job is to take the children and take them somewhere. The ice cream truck come. How the fuck your kid gonna get ice cream and and they don't get none? No, everybody get ice cream. I don't get shit through my Cash App. I can show you my Cash App right now. I don't get a motherfucking thing in my Cash App. Nothing. I don't get shit in my Cash. I don't get no Cash Apps. Nobody send me Cash Apps. It's pinned to the top, but it's not the end all be all. No, what I do, I deal with the children. I deal with the children. Let's take them somewhere. Let's get them some culture. Let's get them the fuck off this block. Straight up. Because if they see all they see is the block, then they're going to become a part of the block. No, you take them off the pot. You take them off the block. You take them somewhere. You take them to the park. Talking about grown-ass men, these 50-year-old ass fucking men wilding out on the internet and Clubhouse and YouTube and Instagram, leaving all this shit. And this person's a snake. This person's a rat. This person is this. What does that have to do with the children? What does that have to do with the children? How are we going to say what everybody want to say to the community? Everybody want to say to the community, but don't fuck with the children. Nobody send you a Cash App because you're lame and boring. That's cool too. But you're here watching me. Thanks for the number, right? Because you're a part of this 1232. And I don't even need, look, nobody send me a Cash App. I don't ask for nobody money. And I still gonna give you information. Still gonna give you information. Cause you know what? The same people who pop shit about me, when I go look at their little YouTube channel, they be taking the jewels too. That's why my name is Diamonds. Formed under pressure and always giving information. That's the jewels. You know what I'm saying? But dudes is always talking grown ass men, talking like bitches. And because it's not cultural. When you're talking about cultural stuff, that's different. This shit ain't cultural. I'm not a part of the gang. I don't fucking know. Nothing about no gang shit. Straight up. How many children have you impacted that wasn't yours? How many children have you impacted? How many lives have you impacted of these babies? Because everybody here teach the babies. Everybody got this jargon. Teach it. How many of y'all took children on? Whether it's your niece, your nephew. We all live in a community where we see as children that's unfortunate. Because their mother don't have or their father don't have or whatever the case may be. Or their mother and father might suffer from substance abuse problems and different things. When the fuck do you go sit there? Because they not going to be mad, I'm telling you. They not going to be mad. You go and you take one of them children. If you take one. Give them everything you know. Everything you know. I remember my little cousin was like, yo, I'm going to buy studio equipment. Oh, for real? So you gotta get this, 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 you gotta get this to get that. He already had the biggest teacher, me. Straight up, he already had the biggest teacher. So he was ahead. But us as a people, all we could do is tell people, yo, I heard Kevin Samuels died. The average person gonna be like, who the fuck is Kevin Samuels? You know the dude that be dissing black women and telling black women they 4s and 5s on the internet? A word? Yo, he died? How he died? I don't know, but I heard he dead. That's what y'all talking about today? Look, as soon as I'm saying it, just like clockwork, pow, see how the universe works? As I'm saying that, look what come through the chat. How does that help anybody? And he called black women 4s and 5s, and you know who his biggest audience is? The same black women that he talk about. Think about it. So I'm not putting nothing on no man's name. This man is a rat. I read the paperwork. This, that, and the third. Yo, gangs are stupid. Fuck. Listen, let me explain something to y'all too, because I don't like that fucking talk too. I don't like when people saying gangs is dumb. If you in a gang, you dumb. Let me explain something to you. Some of these people that's a part of these street organizations, that's all they have. That's all they have. And a lot of these dudes in the street have been more family than their own family. The only downside to it is that eventually you're going to learn the street shit. In the street shit, there is no rules. The rules are conditional. The rules are situational when it comes to them streets. Because you got dudes who sat right there and say, yo, where I'm from, we don't even jack rats. This the only rat we jacking. That's when you know the game is over. This the only rat we jacking? On Pyru. Yo, can't nobody tell me how to handle my business. Oh, so it's on Pyru 1 minute, but then the next minute, nobody can tell me how to do my business and who to do my business with. I'll do business with the KKK if it's for money, said idiot. This is where we at. So I can't get caught up in these dudes. I can't get caught up in what these men are talking about, because they're not fucking men. They're not men. They got platforms. They get the megaphone. What information had they ever give you that was life-changing to you that wasn't kicking somebody else fucking drawers in their ass? So you know all the information about everything. You don't give nobody no information? No, they don't give a fuck. Their job is to keep you dumb, deaf, and blind, make you an idiot, make you strive for shit that's unattainable, because the only way you could get it is by being a coon-ass idiot, like most of these dudes, and being destructive and shitting on your own people day after day. Look at, all right, who, let's think, biggest platforms, what do? Black dysfunction. I tell y'all that every day, all day. The biggest money maker is the dysfunction of us. It's our dysfunction. Straight up, our dysfunction is the biggest money maker. Nothing goes on in the news. We the only people who kill each other. We the only people in gangs. We the only robbers. We the only thieves. We the only shit. At one point, we was the only people catching the Rona. Remember? We the only ones who rap now. If you pass away, you die, there is no, you was a rapper. Rapper killed in the studio. Rapper killed on the block. How the fuck he a rapper? We ain't never hear none of they fucking money. I ain't never seen, I never heard him rap. How he a rapper? You can't be a part of your own demise. Don't you know that you are a part of it? You have options. Straight up, you have options. You don't have to be caught in the conversation. I could tell you, I never watched Power. I never watched Snowfall. I don't watch Ozark. You know why I don't watch none of that shit? You think I need to watch more fucking shows about who was a kingpin and drug dealer? I never saw BMF. That's what the fuck I need to watch. Being on the earth for 44 years, I'm supposed to watch shit about dudes being drug dealers? Nigga shit, that's what I'm supposed to learn? Is that what's going to take me out of my situation? Is that how we going to heal the community? Or what's going to happen? Somebody going to get hype. Yo, I'm going to be the new such and such. That's what we watch? That's the shit, that's all we got. We don't got no educational shit on. There is no more PBS. There is no more Channel 13. There isn't shit. Only thing we got, the shit that's boosted, the shit that they put millions and billions of dollars in marketing and promotion is about how we were drug dealers. That's it. That's all we got. Nobody's entertained. I mean, nobody's has any knowledge anymore. All we got is niggas that was drug dealers and street niggas and gang niggas, and then Jocelyn with hoes. That's all we got. That's all we are. We ain't shit. So if they give us shit that show us that we ain't shit, and we watch shit that make it number one that we ain't shit, then that means it could be marketed and it could be promotion. It could be made. Money could be made. So they're gonna keep putting that shit out there. They're going to keep putting this shit out there. But when you say, yo, you know what? We tired of this shit. We tired of this depiction because my mother wasn't no fucking drug dealer. My father wasn't no fucking drug dealer. I come from a two-family home. Where is the representation of you? Where's the representation of the men that don't drink, don't smoke, don't womanize? Where's the representation of that? Where's the representation of women that don't got their ass and titties all over the internet, that ain't all in DMs doing shit and don't got an OnlyFans? Where's the representation of you? Who represents you? So I know a lot of y'all be feeling lost. I know a lot of y'all be feeling like you out of place. And I know a lot of y'all, some days you wake up and say, what the fuck? Am I alone in this world? No, you're not alone in this world. But what happened is, being that our dysfunction is so much billions of dollars to be made from our dysfunction, they're going to keep giving you that shit. So after a while, you succumb. And I've watched women over Facebook over the course of the time, when their attention start getting low, them clothes start coming off. Because everybody's dying, literally, for attention. For attention. I tell y'all, read more. Photoshop is easy. I'm not an expert. I might even be doing it wrong. But you know what? I'm fucking doing it. I don't have time to figure, to doubt myself. Because every time I talk to people, they always say, because what I want to do is, and I be like, so when you going to do it? Nah, because you're bullshit or procrastinating. I told y'all, procrastination is the biggest killer of every dream that you can have. Every fucking dream that you could possibly ever have, you procrastinating and you bullshitting. And many of you don't wear many hats. All you do is you go to work, you come home, and you have a bunch of people depending on you that you can't even fucking depend on yourself. Straight up and down. And it's real. It's real. Think how many people always pulling you, calling their phone. You got a problem. You got to solve everybody's fucking problem. But then you go in the room by yourself and cry and nobody understands you. I know there's many of y'all out there like that. Nobody understands you, or you emotional, or you crazy, you this, that, and the third. So now you just be like, yo, hold on, man. What the fuck? I don't got nobody to talk to. I don't got nobody to build with, because it seems like the world is full of fucking idiots and selfish ass, ungrateful people. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is about. But everybody pulling on you. And then when you can't be used, now you're useless. You say yes 1,000 times, say no once. How does 1,000 yeses get canceled out by one no? Ungrateful people. Straight up. Always pulling. Give me a ride here. You'll do this. Could you do this? Could you do that? You be like, damn, if I fucking need somebody, I ain't got nobody to fucking call. Who the fuck could I call? Now I ask y'all all the time. I ask y'all this question all the time. All the time. I ask you, if you needed $5,000 right now, $5,000 right now, or you're going to die, you need $5,000 to save your life, who the fuck can you call? You don't see nothing wrong with that? You don't see nothing wrong with that? Fuck it, that 5 is too high. You need $2,000 right now for emergency procedure or you gonna die. Who can you call? You don't see nothing wrong with that? Do your collective, do all your people, nobody got $2,000? Nobody could fucking help you? Think about it. Call yourself. Fuck out of here. If you ain't got it, you ain't gonna have to call nobody. I'm just giving you an example. Call yourself. Anyway. All you have is you. And sometimes you don't got you because you got everybody else. But who got you? Straight up. You calling God for real? I want to see God give you $2,000. Anyway, I got some people that I need to show love to, who show me love, who send me stuff. If you have any product that you want to send me, I like free gifts. So if you want to send me anything, I'll gladly take it. So let's start. Shout out to Starry Night. This is Ethiopian coffee. Campfire coffee. Send me these coffee pods. So a lot of these is about maybe like 19 in here. They sent me this. Let me show you the pods. Hold on one second. Show you the coffee pods. This is them right here. But I also want to show you where you can get this from right now. You can get this coffee. So hold on. Let me go to, you can go to welovecampfire.com. If you can see that. We Love Campfire. Why that damn screen get so damn dark? What the hell is that all about? What is this? What's going on? welovecampfire.com. If you can see that, but it's welovecampfire.com. You can get some coffee. So they sent me this. Shout out to this. Sent me my box of coffee. And it says Ethiopian in a word that I can't pronounce. I ain't even gonna try to be cute. You know what I'm saying? Rap is dead. This gossip stuff you do is trash. All right. But when I talk about rap, where are you? Because I got mad shit. Don't even hide them. Unhide them. But when I talk about rap, it gets like 5 views. So eat a dick. Okay, next thing that I have. What's my other gift? Okay. Now, I did promotion for them before. So this is the herbalspot.com. And this right here is the multivitamin and minerals, 16 capsules, includes Irish sea moss, bladderwrack, chlorella, and alfalfa. So this is from the Urban Spot, the Herb Spot, DAHERBSPOT. The herbspot.com. They send me this care pack, multivitamins, gives me directions on how to take it. The herbspot.com. DAHERBSPOT. They also sent me workout partner weight loss capsules, includes fenugreek, turmeric, ginseng, garcinia, cambogia, and ashwa. I never know how to pronounce that name, but this is another one. The Herb Spot. They sent me this. Yeah. And it tells you how to take it. So look it up. Theherbspot.com. Again, DAHERBSPOT. The Herb Spot. Yeah. And last but not least, none of them my favorite. I appreciate everybody. I got sent a beard kit because I became a part of Beard Gang. And this is from attraction77.com. So let me take these glasses off so I could definitely read it right. Yeah, attraction77.com, 100% natural and organic beard products. So this is, you can see this right here. I don't know why it's going dark. I don't know what the hell is going on, but this is it right here. Attraction.com. Attraction.com. You can see this. Attraction.com. So this is a lot of, you know, this is, and I hate to say it, but it's very important. All of these are Black owned. So I feel good because I get to help my people. Attraction.com. No, attraction77.com. Say that right. Attraction. I'm blind. Attraction77.com. Yes, there we go. Shout out to my moderator. So in this kit, I have a beard brush right here. In this kit, I have a beard comb. In this kit, I have face wash. In this kit, I have beard shampoo. In this kit, I have more body wash. Hey. And I have beard balm, as well as beard oil. You're not talking about with the video title. I talked about that already. Slowpoke. Shit is over. We already at the hour and 32-minute mark. You think I'm gonna be sitting here talking about this shit the whole time? I could smell it for y'all because this is fresh out the box. Look, nice packaging as well. Nice packaging. So attraction77.com. I'm gonna smell it. It's taped well, so you know when you transport liquids, sometimes they can you know, get a little crazy. But I'm gonna smell it for y'all. Smell good. I smell that I think it's like eucalyptus or something like that. I love that smell. Let me see the beard balm. Yeah, you can see it. Oh shit, I'm dropping stuff. You can see it. Real deal. You know, attraction77.com. Face wash, very, very important to me. Yeah, I smell that. It's like, I think it's eucalyptus, or it's one of them like very, very minty smell. Yo, I love that shit. I love that. I love that. I love it. The body wash. Hold on, we gotta smell the body wash. Get the fuck with this goddamn tape. Get off me. Beard shampoo. Yeah, because face wash and beard shampoo is two different things. So yeah, yo, this, I'm telling you, this got that smell, man. I love that smell. I think it's eucalyptus, if I'm not mistaken. I just love that minty, cool. Yeah, yep. All of that. Yep. I'm laced. Attraction 77. Let me go to it right now too. Yeah, it's like a peppermint, but I think it might be like more of a eucalyptus. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me go to this site really quick. Oh, yes. There we go. There we go. Yes. There we go. So that is it. Attraction77.com. Yes. So I'm laced. Beard balm. So again, shout out to Corey Somerville. He's giving you, and see, this is what I'm saying. This is the dope thing about us and our people. Why we have to support our people. It's giving you, hey, you can spin the wheel and do it. I got mine already. You spin the wheel. But this is the dope thing about us and our people. Beard balm versus beard oil is giving you the difference between those two. Washing your beard too much gives you that. And this is the product. So what I have, I got this right here. I got the deluxe, a gift from him, $64. That's pretty good because some beard balms and beard oils by themselves could be $12 to $15 by themselves. So now you got the brush, you got the comb, you got the face wash, you got the body wash, you got the beard shampoo, the beard balm, and the beard oil, all in one. So this is yeah. And if you just need one, you know, you can get it. If you just need a brush, you can get that if you just need it. So when y'all see my beard looking, you know, I had to trim it up and I wanted to bring it up a little bit more. So I had to do some stuff. So when you start seeing me looking spiffy, it tell you how to use the stuff. That's beautiful. It has a YouTube. Yeah. Steps to utilizing your beard kit right away. So I'm on it. I'm on these products tomorrow. You can see the site, attraction77.com. Oh, and it's a 20% off using promo code Spring Sale. So you can't beat that right there. So I'm waiting for the homie, somebody else to send me some cologne. I got some cologne coming. I also have some barbecue sauce coming. So again, just hit me up on Instagram. If you need my P.O. box and you want to send me some stuff, I gladly take it. But beard balm versus beard oil, I'm going to keep it real with you. I do not know the difference. I don't know. Beard balm is an all-in-one beard moisturizer, conditioner, and styling agents for beard that needs shaping and structure. The balm produces a great hold and volume. It's extremely pleasant for people who want their beards to look thicker due to the all-natural shea butter that coats hair follicles. Okay. Attractive Beard Oil is a daily moisturizer and leave-in conditioner. Quality beard oils will moisturize the skin underneath your beard, okay, soften your facial hair, reduce itching, and create the conditions for healthy beard growth. Here at Attraction 77, we use jojoba oil, which is quite similar to your body's own oils, making them easy for your hair and face to absorb. Hydration is the key factor in using beard oil, and unlike most oils, you won't feel that greasy, heavy look that other oils produce. Y'all got a typo right there. Get that. So, okay, that's the difference. So I guess you can use them both every day. So yeah, to give them a play. Attraction77.com. Again, you see one of your own on the screen. So you can stop using the S-Curl one. You can stop using them other beard oils. You could go right here. It's unisex body wash. It's something for the ladies. It say unisex. I don't advise you to wash your down there spot with it, but you know, you can wash it. So I'm going to be using these products. I'm going to give you a review. Are you washing your beard too much? You know, it tells you if you're washing your beard too much, you know. So yeah. So yeah, so let me go to the other thing too, because I didn't go to them and I think it's very essential that I go there too. I think it's the herb spot. You see these right here. I'll be using this stuff to get there we go, the herb spot. So this is where I got those pills from. You see, you can see the packs right here. The workout partner, that's the one that I got. So if you need herbs, again, this is not to treat any diseases or anything like that. But if you'd like to take your little supplements and your herbs, this is where you go, the herb spot. So, you know, I got mine. I showed y'all earlier, 15% off orders over $40, free shipping on orders over $20. So let's see. Workout. A lot of people, you know, want workout pills. It's only $15 for 90 capsules. $15. So even if turmeric reduces inflammation associated with obesity, detoxifies the liver, and helps speed up metabolism. So, you know, it got some good stuff in it. And it's 90 capsules. The recommended use is probably, I would think that you take 3 pills daily. So 3 pills a day, and just drink a lot of water. Again, this is not a cure for anything, but it can aid you. It can aid you. The other one that I need to show y'all really quick, whenever I can find my phone, whatever I did with it was, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Here we go. Bear with me, please. I apologize. We love campfire.com. So let's go there as well. We love campfire. Oh, okay. Here we go right here. And this is from Washington. So yeah, again, you go to these screens, you see got people at the top. You go to online shop. Here we go. They got this. This is what I have in particular. This is what was sent to me. No, this right here, the campfire cups. Yes, this was sent to me. So you select your coffee. You got Mountaintop Espresso Blend, Summer Camp Mexico. I don't know that word. Fair Trade Organics and Starry Night Ethiopian. That. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nice packaging. This was sent to me. Again, man, thank you for all my supporters who like to send me stuff, and that I'm gonna big you up on the show. If you have products, you can send me whatever. I definitely show you love on the screen. It's very, very important. Yeah, and I got my own stuff too. So you could go to sdmfit.com. I have my own sweat gel. I have my own body wraps. I have waist snatchers, so sdmfit.com. You know what I'm saying? And the funniest thing, right, is that we support all other people, but we don't support ourselves when we get our own things. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very, very essential that we support our people. See, this is how we rebuild a community. This is how we take our community back. We all have product. We support each other product. Instead of going to Walmart and getting them name brands, you start finding our people who do what we need. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best thing to do. So again, you know what I'm saying? Cavalier X, you got to go play now. You know what I'm saying? You said one too many things I don't like. So go play with your kids. I'm gonna put you on timeout. You know what I'm saying? You got to go play with your children, because I'm not the nigga to be playing with. You know what I'm saying? Go play with somebody else. And these are black people who sending me this. So again, if you for your people, you want to see your people win, then when they send you something, you come on your big platform that had 1,300 people in here, and you just show them love. Don't cost me nothing to show love, but it costs them money to ship the shit to me, and it also costs them money because they taken from their inventory and sending me stuff. So they love me, so all I could do is show the love back. That's all it is. So with that, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I'm Doggie Diamonds. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm a little crazy, but it's a good crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one of them crazy where I'm gonna smash shit in people's face. And don't listen. I just want to say it's very, very important. Don't confuse my passion with anger. Don't confuse my passion with bitterness, being jaded, or any of them things. I'm just a very passionate person, and I straight up and down love my people, and I can't I don't like when I see us being led down paths by people who are fucking dumb. So I gotta pull y'all back. And sometimes I'ma yell, I'ma foam at the mouth, I'ma do all that shit. But it's really coming from a place of love. It's not coming from hate or anything like that. But y'all have to stop regurgitating bullshit, because that's what's holding you back. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest things that you can do is that you can do your research, and you could definitely build yourself up. And in building yourself up, you are part of your community, your neighborhood. And when you build yourself up and people watch you build yourself, they start saying, damn, you know how many people straight up and down lost weight because of me? You know what I mean? People refer to me about losing weight and all that shit. So you could be an inspiration by default. But a lot of times with our people, I find that they don't want to be inspired. They want to be combative. You know what I'm saying? And we're not always going to agree. We're not supposed to agree. Nobody's an ass kisser. But you can debate your points and say your points without being disrespectful. And that's what some of y'all don't know. And again, I meet aggression with aggression. If you're aggressive with me, I don't fall back. I get aggressive too. Now, with some people who know me, when they aggressive, I be chilling. But I bet you they know I'm going to wring their neck when I catch them. But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So with that, man, I'm Doggie Diamonds again. It's not about being black owned. And the only reason why I said that I don't want to say black owned, because I think that that puts a negative stigma on us, because when you say black owned, people tend to believe that it's going to be some type of flaw with the product, because, you know, black people don't know how to, we got a lot of bad stigmas on us. We know we don't know how to handle business. We got bad customer service. So saying black owned don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? It's owned by black people, straight up and down. Fuck all that black owned shit. We don't gotta say that. I don't think we should. This is just me personally. I don't think we should say that, because when people think black owned, we automatically, oh, they got bad customer service. You know, they be having attitudes, or the product. You know, I see people go. It's people who went on my podcast and straight up and down left negative comments talking about, oh, his podcast fell off. Look at his views on YouTube. And I'm like, what the fuck does YouTube have to do with audio podcasts? But this is what people say. So that's why I tell y'all to come out and support, because when you got a lot of haters, the haters is going to support with hate. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got love, you got to support with that love, and you got to overtake the haters. You know what I'm saying? But again, I just want to leave y'all with this, man. Take them babies, man. Take one of them, take these children and do what you got to do, man. If you could teach them another language, if you could show them something different, if you could, you know, even if you read to them, do different things with these children, man, because the children are getting lost because the adults are too busy bullshitting, partying and bullshitting and fucking and drinking and smoking, and definitely not thinking of the interests of the children. The children are our biggest interest, because when we gone, who's going to take over this stuff? And if you don't prepare them now, they're not going to be prepared. Teach them how to cook. You know, my father, he succumbed to substance abuse, but before he did all that, he stood me on a crate and he showed me how to cook straight up and down. And I've been cooking ever since. I cook anything. I cook Indian food. I'm dead ass serious. I know how to cook everything. But before he got taken out by chemical warfare, you know, which was drugs, he definitely did all he could to try to instill in me what he could. So a lot of us are not overtaken by chemical warfare. A lot of us don't have substance abuse problems. So while you're here and you have the right mind state, and even if you don't have children, all the children are yours. All the children are yours. You don't have to have biological children to have children. All the children are yours. Your niece is yours. Your nephew is yours. Your little cousin is yours. All the children are yours. And when the children see me, they jump on me. They want to do flips. They want to go crazy, because they know, yo, we go out with Uncle anywhere. I could go on Walmart and put like $500 worth of toys in the thing, and he gonna buy everything, because I don't tell the babies no for nothing. I want them to always say, when I'm with Uncle, I had the greatest time of my life. We got ice cream, we got pizza, we played, we went to the park, we went on rides, we did. That's what it's all about. Because once they lose that innocence and getting caught up in this traumatic world and start worried about grown-up shit, and hear you arguing, and they worried about phone bills and the mortgage not being paid and all that shit, you rob them of their innocence. As long as they could be children and loving, because nothing is more loving than a child. Straight up and down. When children love you, they'll kiss on you, they'll hug you, they'll tell you that. But the minute you rob them of their innocence and they time to be babies, they gonna get hard. Their heart gonna be hardened. They learn hate from you. They learn anger from you. They learn all this stuff from you. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about color. They don't know nothing about any of that. We teach them that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta reprogram the children, because some of us got fucked up, and it took us, some dudes, 20 years in jail, 10 years in jail, and different things to get reprogrammed. Nah, start them now. Start them now. Start showing them stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting that iPad in front of them and letting them play because you want to be on your phone or IG or you want to be arguing on the internet. No, spend that time with your family. Take them to the park. The park is free. The park doesn't cost nothing. Pushing them on a swing, you remember what you was like when you was little. It was nothing more satisfying than getting on a swing or going down a sliding board. Well, they'll love it too. That don't cost shit. Time don't cost nothing but your time. So what you put your time in is what you're going to get the most out of. Me, as for myself, I put a lot of time in my craft. As I hang out with y'all, I still got more graphics to do. I still have to do this NFT research. I still have things that I have to do. This is what I spend my time doing. And I like to get on social media and promote and do different things. But I'm a one-man army. You know what I'm saying? I'm a one-man army. I don't have 15 people helping me do shit. It's just me. Seriously. And I get the results that I get. Good, bad, and different. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So that, man, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm fucking thirsty as hell. And yeah, I got a vacuum. I had to buy a new vacuum today. And I just bought myself a toy, a new iPhone, because I needed it. My older phone wasn't what it was. But again, man, thank y'all, man, for I talk for a living, and sometimes I gotta know when to be quiet. Hit the like button if you can. You know, and thank you for everybody who joined me on some positive shit. And again, I don't hate nobody. If we disagree, it's fine. But when you start calling me names and being disrespectful, fuck you.
You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, you want to hit the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.